All right, now welcome to SC Custom Designs. I'm going to do a quick segment on the LEIGH D4R Pro maintenance. So, as you use any tool throughout time, it's going to go out of square, out of whack, those types of things. And so there you go. We're just going to talk about, I'm going to try my best not to shake the camera too much. We're going to talk about this backer board with regards to maintenance. So what is this backer board even used for? So when you take your stock and you raise it into place, and you're going to go ahead and start cutting, in my case, through dovetails and pens. The backer board holds the front piece, and then it provides an area for tear out not to occur on your stock. So it's going to go into the backboard there, and it's going to take care of that. So while I say it holds the front piece in place, this system here is incredible. It is very, very strong. These are proprietary, patented lockdowns that comes with your LEIGH dovetail joint. I have others in the back here that I purchased for the bench that holds things down. They're really that good. So they have front-facing units and those that go directly down into your bench. Still trying to get used to this cheap new phone I have. So essentially, the instructions are amazing. Best instructions I've ever seen for a device. Okay. So as I'm reading through it, I read on page 5 what measurement they want that in. And I did exactly that many years ago. This time around, I decided I was going to go 2 feet 24 inches out. And I also wrote on here when I created this thing, so when it's going into use. And then I have a little tip for myself: wider, thinner. And what that means is you're going to take your pens, and if you want the pens or the wider, then you're going to take this unit here and pull it out. It rides on these rails here. So without further ado, let's try to take that out. And again, I apologize for moving quick. I'm going to try to move slow here, and hopefully that'll just come right out. Great. Another thing you want to do is loosen this and lift up on that a little bit. Do that on both sides. That allows the pins to float a little bit above. Okay. So there you go. You pull that out. Now this is solid oak, so naturally I'm not going to discard this whatsoever. I'm going to set it aside in my wood. Oh, sorry about that. In my wood pile. I got other oak here. Even got some live edge oak down there that I picked up at a show once upon a time. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this guy in. There we go. Yeah, it would be better if I mounted my camera for sure, but there you go. All right, now I'm just going to drop this guy down, loosening this, just so that I can have some weight on top of it. All right, and then we'll take 2 pieces of stock. Now these are going to be, I'm going to cut tails into this here. Oh, yeah. really hard working alone. So we're going to take this. There is a stop on the left-hand side, by the way. So look at my videos on using this unit. I have mostly positive comments on it. Okay, we'll lock that in there. And we'll take this piece. In order to loosen it, you just turn it like that. Again, we'll push it up there, tighten it in. Okay, now we can take this piece and push it in flush, like so. Okay, and that's the whole point behind the backer. You want this piece here to rest against it. Now we'll take and we'll lock that down. And to adjust this, you just simply turn it and lock it down. And when I say these are really, really strong, they are amazingly strong. This system. I challenge you to find a better unit than this. You're going to pay a lot of money for it out of Canada. This product, we get our comedians out of Canada, and really nice tools. So that's that. So as far as maintenance goes for the backer board, so now we're good there. Another thing you want to do, if you're only using the left-hand side, in my case, that's really all I use. I have yet to make dovetails and pins all the ways using the full capacity here. I got kind of close to it, maybe halfway there with this unit that's sitting down here. This is a munitions box. I made my brother-in-law one of these, but out of better stock, and I made dovetails. These are pin tails that I use. But at any rate, that's what makes this jig so amazing. So that being said, obviously you're going to have to loosen these pins here to move them around, and then whatever's left over, you put them over here, and you're going to want to tighten these down as a part of the maintenance as well. One time when I was using the unit, one of the screws were loose, fell off, and it took me a while. Especially my shop back then wasn't as clean as it is now. So it took me a while to find that. That was unnecessary. So let's see if I can just give you some tips now. That's really all the maintenance I'm thinking about at this time. Just making sure everything is snug and secure. When you buy this unit, they recommend you put the unit on top of some stock that's oak. And then I made this box here, which also sits on some stock down there. That way I can very easily clamp it. Okay. Now, if you're curious what I just took off from the side there, let's not drop this. This is optional for your unit. And so essentially this is obviously your dust port. And let me tell you, it does an amazing job sucking up that dust. And it's got rear magnets in here, and you're going to see how that works. There you go. And what this also allows you to do is when you're placing your router here, it's going to move it where you're routing. Another thing it does is it provides support for your router. And this guy's a beast here. So it's going to be hard to demo that for you. You set it down and it's going to ride on here. You can imagine how easy it would be to tilt the router as you're making your joint sticks. Wow, what timing! What timing, huh? All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up. So this is the stock that I'm using for a wedding gift for my sister in Pittsburgh. So it's African paddock and purple, literally purple wood. Okay, so rather than practice on that, I'm practicing on cheaper stock. Just plain old pine there. And so there you go. So they also recommend that you put this on a stand so you can pick it up and move it around and put it on your bench top. It gives you more room for stock, okay? But there was this one time when I was making the super awesome coffee table. Please look up that series. Every step of the way I talk about. I took it outside and had to put it on a ladder or some kind of system like that because the boards were really, really long. But this is going to be good for your general purposes on the top of your typical wood bench, okay? So, all right, I think that'll about wrap it up. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison in the next video, I think, comparing this pin gun here, which is a 23 gauge, to the 18 gauge pin gun, which is not here at the moment, and why you would choose one over the other. And if you had to get just one of them, which one would you get? So please look forward to that. And this weekend, I really need to get on the project here and get this done. All right. So thanks for coming to the shops of SC Custom Designs wood shop. Again, this is something I do on the side. This is my retirement plan. I'm a QA software guy in the daytime. Worship leader at my local church. A former missionary. Lived in Eretz Israel. That being said, I'm going to say goodbye in some languages. I just said I lived in Israel and learned Hebrew there. So let's say goodbye in our languages. I think we do 5. Tzaitin, Masalami, Shalom Uvracha, Tutzins. Bye-bye. Oh, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell. And choose the option at the top. That option says you'll get all the videos when I put them out there. Take care and stay safe.